Hey guys, this is Luke from dimcoproductions.com. Welcome to another video. Today is Saturday, March 21st, 2009. Happy Saturday. Today, I want to do a question and answer from a question I got from an email over at ldemarco@dimco.ca. The email comes from a guy whose username is jgregs93. Didn't give me his name, so I'm just going to call you jgregs93. His question was, Luke, I noticed you recently bought a MacBook Pro. Yes, I did. How was your transition from PC to Mac? Now, this is a question that has been floating around on the internet for quite some time. A lot of people have made the plunge. I've been a Windows user for a long time, and I'll do my best to answer your question. So the question is, how was your transition from PC to Mac? Let's get right into it. So with a question like this, a lot of things come into factor. A lot of things like, should I buy a Mac? Because Macs are expensive. They're expensive. Do I have the right programs? Would it be easy to transition? And all of these things. So the first thing, the hardest thing for me to actually get the MacBook, well, first of all, I really wanted one. And the hardest thing for me to actually get it was to convince my dad to let me get it, because he's 120% against Mac for some reason. He thought that I would have to pay a lot of money on top of the computer just to get programs for the Mac. But odd enough, now that I've got the MacBook and he's seen me playing around with it, he wants one. So it's really a strange system. But first step in getting a Mac is convince your parents to let you get one. The second step that I noticed that was really easy compared to my PC days, or I'm still using a PC. This is my HP Mini over here. I just want to give a quick gesture to it because I bought that HP Mini, or not that HP Mini. I bought that HP computer in 2007, and when I bought it, it was basically a sitting anchor from when I bought it from Future Shop here in Canada. What they told me was, all right, here's a computer, you've paid your money, now here are all the drivers, software, and other stuff. Please install these when you get home. So, you know, here I am, oh, I got a new computer, I want to play with it. My dad goes, Luke, you realize that you're going to have to spend 3 hours installing drivers? And I'm like, oh. So then I spent 3 hours of my day when I got my computer installing drivers, and by the end of the day, I really didn't want to use my computer anymore. So the thing I noticed about Mac was that when I purchased it, I literally just opened it up. It asked me for an account name. I typed in my name, typed in my password, and then boom, I was in Leopard OS. I was making movies in iMovie 09. I was checking my email, checking the web. It's just right out of the box. And now I'm starting to sound like an Apple commercial, but right out of the box, you open it up and boom, you've got a computer. No driver installation, none of this stuff, none of this stuff. So it's very easy to actually just grab a Mac and go. It's the Mac and Go is what it's called. So, which brings me to another. I was mentioning the iLife suite there with iMovie and other variety of programs. iLife is a suite that comes pre-installed on a Mac. I've never seen this on a PC before. A suite of programs that comes pre-installed on the Mac OS X operating system. Right now they have iLife 09 because it's 2009. And iLife consists of iMovie, iWeb, iPhoto, iDVD, and GarageBand. If I missed a program, please tell me. But those programs allow you to do a variety of things. For instance, GarageBand, you can create music. iMovies is what I'm using right now to record myself. I can create movies, add cool sound effects. For instance, right now, you'll hear a crowd cheering because they love Luke. I'll be here all week signing autographs. So there's a variety of programs that come pre-installed on a Mac that you don't find on a PC, and that's what I thought was really neat about the Mac operating system, and that was really easy to transition into. Another thing that I thought that I would really miss on Windows, and I haven't missed it once so far, is that when I'm on Windows, you know, I'm surfing, I'm browsing, I see this neat program on the internet, I download it, because I automatically assume that most developers develop programs for Windows. So I thought that, well, you know, what happens if I'm on my Mac and that program isn't for Mac? That's going to suck, because what if I want to use that on my Mac? You'd be surprised the variety of applications that are available for Mac. And some of these applications aren't even available for PC. This is the example I'm going to use. If you've ever been to my live stream at live.dimcoproductions.com, I use an application called Webcam Max to embed the chat in my stream as well as some various other effects. But Webcam Max is a PC application that I picked up for $30. Okay, it does all that stuff. Yeah, there's a program for Mac called CamTwist that does all of that stuff, and it's free. And it even does more stuff than that. It does the job, but better, and it's free. What's wrong with that picture? So lots of programs available for Mac, lots of freeware, lots of shareware, lots of developers designing new applications. If you go to apple.com/downloads, there's tons of games, utilities, all these things available for Mac in the Mac community, if you will. Another thing that I noticed was the interface of a Mac. It's so much cleaner than the interface on a Windows. I mean, on the interface on your Windows, you know, your desktop is so cluttered. It's got all these files, extensions, everything. You don't know what the hell is going on. With Mac, you know, it's all in this nice, beautiful little dock at the bottom. The colors are vibrant. You feel like you're just in Willy Wonka's chocolate factory when you're on a Mac. That's my line. Willy Wonka's chocolate factory when you're on a Mac. It doesn't rhyme, though. Alright, I'm going to stop talking. Anyways, the interface is so much nicer. And if you didn't know, back in the days of Windows 95, back in the days of Fisher's Price, maybe even before this, actually, you know what? Yes, before this, so scratch what I just said. Windows actually copied Mac's icon interface, which most people don't know. And currently, Mac is getting a lot of people. Mac is really gaining in popularity right now. For some reason, people hear the name Apple and they think, "Wow, that is a top of the line computer." And from what I've seen so far, they are very nice computers. The next feature I want to talk about is the easiness to navigate through simple tasks that Windows made a pain in the ass that I didn't think were simple until I got on a Mac. For instance, there's an application called iChat that comes pre-installed on a Mac. iChat will allow me to add any other Macintosh users and chat instantly with them via text, video, screen sharing, audio. And an example that I'm going to use is today, my friend Austin Wilson. You can find his YouTube at youtube.com/xaustin21x. He's a gamer. I'll throw his link in the description. He had a problem with his WordPress blog today, so he went on iChat. We did a screen share with the click of a button. On Windows, you've got to download this plugin, download this application. Oh wait, that's not the right version. You need his 32 hex bit key, info, user, IP. You're just like, by the time you get to it, you're like, wow, I could have just probably fixed my problem with all that frustration. With Mac, it's just like, boom, oh yeah, this is Austin's screen. I can hear him, I can communicate with him. Very easy to do. The other thing that I thought was pretty cool, a guy that I have on my Mac iChat database, his name is CampWise05. I'll throw his link in the description as well. We were having a three-way video chat the other day, which was really neat. So good for video conferencing, I suppose. You can talk to three people. You can talk to two people. Maybe I'm not sure if you can add a fourth. I'm pretty sure you can add a four-people video chat, which is really, really neat. And he recorded it even. You can record these conferences. You can put them up on YouTube, which he did. So you should probably check that out because we discussed the iPhone 3.0 software. So that was really, really neat to have all of those applications and many more. Don't get me wrong, there's so many cool applications for Mac, like Dashboard, Mail, Spotlight, which lets you instantly search your entire hard drive for a file, program, even gives you a dictionary definition of something. Microsoft Office comes for Mac, if you guys didn't know that. And lots of other applications as well. Stickies, there's a zoom feature, which is awesome. You might not think that's pretty cool, but it is one of the most useful tools on a Mac. So in terms of my transition from PC to Mac, I'd say it went very smoothly. You know, I went from PC to Mac, and I'm using my Mac right now. I'm loving my Mac, and I'm sounding like a fanboy, and I'm going to quote Sexy Phil here. I'm not a fanboy, I'm an enthusiast. The difference between an enthusiast and a fanboy is a fanboy will punch your mother in the face if you say anything negative. Quote off from Sexy Phil, Sexy Phil. So it's been a great experience so far. It's been 1 week. This is week 1 with the new Mac. So very, very looking forward to what it entails. And another thing is that there's so much help out there. If you ever are stuck, there's forums like macforums.com, YouTube channels, Macintosh Tips even, Chris Perillo, Buona.tv. All of these internet communities are based on helping you. So this is Luke from DimcoProductions.com reminding you to rate, comment, and subscribe. My transition from PC to Mac has been fairly easy, and that's pretty much it. If you want your question asked, please email your question to ldemarco@dimco.ca. I'll check it out. And until next time, this is Luke from DimcoProductions.com reminding you to rate, comment, and subscribe.
1-800-555-SUBSCRIBE